Hello everyone, Jason with Innovations Technology Group here with another product review. Right now we're going to actually unbox the Logitech 4K Pro Webcam. Just bought it. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to see how it looks, make sure that it's a really good product. And they say this is only going to be a 4K 30 FPS camera, but that it does okay with 4K, but it does exceptionally well at 1080p with 60 frames per second. So let's just jump right into it and start unboxing. Okay, let's just jump right into it here. Got a seal here. Looks like we've got a seal right here. And let's see. We've got a seal on the side. Can we open it now? There we go. Can't get it out of the box. Great product. One more back here. Maybe we can push it out. There we go. So right away, this looks like the all the other webcams they have. I have the 1080p version of this same webcam. It's the same style and everything, the way it looks. We'll pull that out here. Okay. And let's see what else is in the box. Okay. All right, we've got some instructions here. Get the box away. Some warranty information. This is the flap cover. So if you want to cover the holes so that they can't see you. Although I think on here, yeah, so we probably need to slide that over just a little bit. And there, that covers everything there. Because as you can see, there's a couple of other little, ports on there. We did get a USB-A to USB-C cable. Came in the box. And it looks like we got something else here. Let's open it up. And a bag. So we got a nice little bag that we can carry the camera with. Nice little pull string so we can tighten it up. That's everything in the box right there, folks. So we got the camera with the lens cover. We got the USB-C or a USB-A to USB-C cable. Some instructions. The instructions are fairly simple. For the Brio 4K webcam, it says, number 1, plug it in. Number 2, attach it to your monitor. Or attach it to a tripod, and then put the cover on it. Nothing to that. And then also inside, you've got all your warranty information and such. And that's actually it for the quick setup. I thought there was more to it, but nothing to that. So there you have it, folks. That's the unboxing. So now I'm going to take the Brio and plug it in, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, so we've got the camera actually plugged in here on my Windows 11 machine, And I'm on the Logitech website. We are going to go download the Logitech G Hub application here. So we're going to go to support and downloads. And then I want to find the G Hub application. Or we could do it right here, the 4K Pro webcam. Let's just click on that. See what we got. Let's go to downloads. And we have Logitune. And that's it. Well, let's download that. We'll see what that is. Maybe we should change this to Windows 11. It's the same thing, so. Just Logitunes. Now, as I understand it, we need the Logitech, let's see, the Logitech G Hub software. Now we're going to download this too, because as I understand it, it will let you customize the devices for this, because the Logitech Capture software will only let you do basic controls. So this will give us more controls. So we're going to install this. Okay, so let's open that up. Let's go to downloads, and we are going to do the Logitunes installer first. Bring that down. And let's install Logitunes. And no thank you, we won't send them the data. This may take a few minutes. We'll see how long it takes here. Shouldn't take too long. And already we're just about done. Okay, that was interesting. So as I finished doing the install, I actually ended up getting an error message with my video recording software that said that my mic had been deleted. So I have restarted this recording, and it looks like now the Logitune is finished. So we're going to launch it and take a look at it. This looks like almost an application like you would run on an Android or a iPhone device. Now it says there's no devices connected, but the Brio cams looks like Pro webcams. I don't see the 4K Pro webcam, so it's strange how it's not showing as supported, even though I went to go download it. So that's a little weird on Logitech's part, but that's okay. So I think next what we're going to do is we're going to just install the G Hub software. All right, now that's also kind of cool. The app you're trying to install isn't a Microsoft verified app. And this is the Logitech G Hub installer. So we're going to say install anyway. Let's move this down. Logitech G Hub. Yes, we are going to install. So even though it was a 40 meg download, it looked like it had to download the rest of it. That's kind of neat. But of course, I have 600 meg down, and so that's not a problem here. All right, it looks like it's taken a couple of seconds here, so I'm going to pause, and then I'll be back when it's done. Okay, now this is getting a little wonky. I don't know what's going on here, but so that's twice that it said my device for my mic had been removed. Now, I don't know if something else is going on, but this came up. So Windows Defender has blocked some things. We're going to allow access here. And then welcome to Logitech G Hub. Let's get started. Click on the gear to start configuring. Okay. Unlock your potential. Assign commands and macros. And explore our community. Let's go ahead and just launch. And I'll decide later. And there it sees my microphone. That's good. But I don't see it seeing the webcam. This is very strange. Okay, so it looks like this whole time my USB hub actually has power controls on it, and I did not have the power turned on to where I could use the actual USB hub. So I am going to go back and rerun that. Okay, now it sees the Brio camera, and so I'm going to set it to where it can see me. And I'm going to click on it. And so there I am. Hey, and if you see the mess behind me, I'm working on my office here. So we're going to default. We've got, looks like streaming and video calls, or we can add a new camera mode. We might go through that here. Zoom is not set up. All of this is grayed out for me, maybe because I'm in a default mode. Let's add a new camera mode, and here we go. Now we can zoom. Oh wow, look at that. Get pretty close. Oh. That's pretty scary. 500%. You're looking right at me now, aren't you? All right, let's just bring that back down. It looks like we've got different fields of view, which of course will get it to where it's a little bit closer. And of course, HDR on or HDR off. Obviously, we're going to want HDR on. Ooh, we zoom in from here. Oh my goodness, that's really close. Okay, all right, well, enough of that. So we'll just go back to, oh, well, let's just call this, can we name it? Do we get to name it? It doesn't look like we get to actually name this. Very weird. Okay. Video, do we want any kind of video filters? Oh, it looks like we got black and white. Cartoon. That's strange. None. Sickness. And zombie. Really? And we can add a new filter. And obviously, I think that will allow us to adjust these settings. Did I miss being able to set the name? Let's try it again. Add new camera mode. Ah, here's where you set it, right up here. So we'll just call this YouTube demo mode. All right. Now let's go back here. We could do frame rate versus exposure for priority. Exposure, obviously, meaning we want to make it the best looking as possible versus the higher frame rate. And focus is on auto. I think that's fine. And exposure's here. Video, we're not going to choose zombie. We'll choose cartoon. No. We'll just choose none. And let's see what else we got here. We're going to go under settings. To the software to have full control. No, firmware is up to date. Now, that's rare. I mean, how many times have you bought a new device, plugged it in, downloaded the software, and it says, hey, there's a new firmware update? This time it didn't do that. So I'm pretty shocked by that. Okay, well, that's it. So we're going to finish up here. We're going to close this. And then I'm going to try to open up that Logitune software. Okay, now we have Logitune open. Now it still doesn't show any devices connected. Obviously, it looks like it wants to connect to some calendars, but I don't quite get that. Calendar agenda, maybe for meetings or something. And I mean, it's, yeah, strange. All right. So the other piece of software that I have here is Logitech Capture. I'm going to open it. Okay, so this is Logitech or Logitech Capture. And this is where I saw that earlier. It says the Logistream Cam and the Logitech cameras are now supported with basic controls in our Windows 11 and Mac Big Sur compatible software, Logitech G Hub, which is why I downloaded that. It does see the camera now, whereas before it didn't see it when I first tried to set it up. But now I have that here. There I am again. Now, that actually looks pretty good on my screen. I don't know how it's looking for you guys. We can go exposure like we had on the other. Looks like we pretty much have all the same set. There's some image settings here where I guess we can adjust the brightness. There we go. We gotta drag it and let go. That's really bright. So we'll bring that back. We'll just hit reset there. Looks like this is sharpness versus not. So we'll reset. I believe this is going to be what's the word? I can't think of it right now. That's funny. Contrast. And then this will be colors. So this is how we go from cartoon mode to zombie mode to sickness or black and white. So we're just going to reset those back. If we had a green screen set up behind us, we could configure that here. And I do have a green screen. I just do not have it behind me right now. I will have it eventually hooked up, and then we could test out the chroma key. And then advanced settings, if we want to flip the source or vertically flip. Now I'm upside down. Great. Don't need anything there. Let's do HDR. I usually like to do it a little bit closer. Doesn't look too bad. Obviously, I need to shave, right? So yeah, that's the way it looks here, folks. I'm going to do a final thoughts that I will actually use the camera to record. So let's just go ahead and do that now. Okay, so some final thoughts here. Today I picked this up because I wanted to be able to have a 4K webcam. All of my other webcams were all 1080 cameras, and they would do, 1080 at 30 frames a second. It's a cameras that I've had for several years before 4K has obviously gotten much more popular. So I picked this up today, and apparently this is also on sale at Logitech. This is not... I've not been asked to do this review by Logitech or anybody or Best Buy or anything like that. I'm just trying to up some of my equipment to get something a little bit better that, is still within my budget. I'm a new video content creator. I'm hoping to do more videos like this that reviews products, maybe even doing a little coding in the channel. Who knows what else. I haven't really, I know I want to do stuff that's going to be in tech. And there's a lot of people on YouTube that does tech, but I think where I'm going to be unique is, I don't really want too much paid content on my site. Now, if somebody wants to send me something to review, I'm happy to review it, and I'm going to give an honest review. But anyway, I picked this up because, like I said, I wanted to up my game a little bit. And so this is on sale also at Best Buy and Logitech's website right now for $159. It's great. I'll obviously be doing more videos with this, so you'll actually see how the quality looks over time. As you saw going through the software, one thing I've always liked about Logitech cameras, and they've all, that I can remember, have done this, to where you can choose either a 90-degree wide angle view, or you could choose a 78-degree, which is a little more balanced, what they call a balanced frame. or you could do more of a 65 degree diagonal view, which is more of a focus view, what they call. The other thing that's kind of nice about this camera that as I understand it, I haven't tested this, and because obviously I have my Yeti mic here, as you saw in the Logitech software, but this also has dual integrated omnidirectional mics. They say that it'll help capture your voice up to 1 meter away. 1 meter is roughly about 3 feet. So as long as you're pretty close to the camera, it should pick you up and sound pretty good. I didn't show it as a mic that I could use to even test the sound quality. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to test that on this video. But hopefully we can maybe do some other testing later on with this. I do want to note here that I think I said this before in the video, but I want to stress it again. This is a 4K 30 frame per second camera. It'll do 1080p at 60 frames per second, and you could do 720 HD video at 90 frames a second. So depending on what you're looking for, but 4K is going to look great. Now I would prefer 4K 60 frames per second. I may look for another camera just for that. And use this maybe when I'm on the go with my laptop, or just do 1080 videos at 60 frames per second. Not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, but we'll find out soon enough. Hopefully you're following me or you're subscribed to the channel. I would definitely appreciate it. Leave a comment below what you thought about the what you've seen so far in this video with the Logitech camera, the 4K Brio Pro webcam. And yeah, we're going to be doing some more unboxing videos. I've got another docking station that I want to open up and review. In fact, I'm using it now, but I will show you guys in another video pretty soon the unboxing and after I get done reviewing it. So if you like this video, please, think about subscribing, click the like button below. And again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.